Hey, happy Wednesday, Minecrafters. This is the Big Red 1967, and you are not. How you doing today? This is Wednesday, May 21st, 2025. We are live here inside of a birch tree. Let me see if I can get around here. Hold on, guys. So there's our Aberdorian Baron Windmill. I got to do the deck, the railing on the deck there, and put these supports up there, just like the ones down here. And they have these redstone lamps hanging down on them. And I'm going to put that on there today. And then hopefully next week we'll get back to Gargamel. Poor Gargamel, I've been blowing that off ever since I started this, which was a Easter build. So let's go over the National Day Calendar real quick. Give me 1 second here. Let me check the audio while I'm at it. Testing. Nice. Okay, that's working. All right. So today is May 21st. If you're born this day, let's see here. If you're born this day, you share your birthday with um, Ella Stewart Udall, spelling Udall. Born this day, 1855, was the first telegraphist in Arizona Territory. Henry E. Warren, born this day, 1872, inventor of the Telechon electric clock. I have no idea what that is. It's spelled Telechon. Telecon or Telechon electric clock. Um, Glenn Hammond Curtis, born this day, 1878, founder of the U.S. aviation industry and inventor of the hydroplane. Ooh, my car does that. Nah, you should never let your car a hydroplane. That's evil. Um, Let me see here. John C. Allen, born this day 1907, roller coaster designer, born this day 1907. Let's see, uh, almost. Betty Danoff, born this day 1923, co-founder of the LPGA Tour. Mr. T, born this day, actor in the A-Team and Rocky, born this day 1952. Stan Lynch, drummer for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, born this day 1955. So that's just a few of the folks, people that were born the same day as you, on May 21st. Also today is National Juice Slush Day. Say that 5 times fast. Emergency Medical Services Day for Children's Day. National Memo Day, memorandum. National Strawberries and Cream Day, and National Waitstaff Day. So get out your waitstaff, your strawberries, your memos, your services, your juice slush days. And happy birthday, folks, if you're born this day. This is May 21st, 2025, and that was your National Day calendar. Let's check out the audio. Nice. All right. So let's get going here. I'm going to make sure my battery power is still on my phone. And let's go get my bed out here and let's see what kind of damage we can do today. That's a mighty fine looking windmill, if I must say so. Look at that thing. So I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. I hope your Monday and Tuesday went well. I finally got my I have this I don't know what you call it. It's not a bureau, but it's like a art supply desk. No, not desk. Art supply drawer system, where it has like it's like a cabinet with drawers that had. I guess it's an art cabinet, and it's got all my art supplies and stuff in it. I built that on my own, and I finally got the finishing touches for it yesterday. So I put that in there, and now well, I got to put all the stuff in there now. Then it'll be officially done. Let me go up here and see where I put my wood. So this was what we were doing on Monday. And I got to put this all the way around. I don't know how much material I have. I need to probably get more material. Okay, we got plenty of dark oak. I'm probably going to need a lot more birch. I'm not too thrilled with this railing because I can't see over the edge, but it looks good from the outside though, so I'm gonna keep it. Love that windmill, man. It looks so good. All right, let's go back up top real quick to see. I think I have another shulker up top. A lot of my gear is going to have to get fixed, repaired. There's nothing really in there. Let me take that down though. Look how huge. Look at all this room for storage, man. All that room for storage. It's going to be awesome. So we're going to probably need some birch. So let's grab some of that. What I really should do is go get this stuff repaired before I get started. And you know something? I was going to say, I haven't been to that witch's hut in a long time. Oh, I need gunpowder. What am I talking about? Let's go get some gunpowder. I should have my, yeah, I got my ender chest. Gotta go up here and get some gunpowder. So I guess we're going to be doing the creeper farm for a little bit. Wonder why this is opened up. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's for the redstone to get down. Okay. I haven't been up here in so long. I turn this thing on down here. Let's go do that real quick. Shuffle around my gear, put my helmet on, safety first. Turn it on. If you've never seen that before, it's called a trident killer. As long as you throw that trident inside there and the pistons are pushing around, anything it kills, you get the credit for it, which is pretty awesome. Alright, let's go down here. I really got to do a better way of getting back up top from down here. We can come back over here and make sure that's still running. Sound like it stopped. Okay, it's good. I got to make sure that the pistons are drawn back so our friends will go down below. And all we got to do is just go up top. I might need more paper, but I think I'm going to be okay. I think I'm going to be okay. I'm back. There we go. Wrong button. Then we got to turn on this machine here. And then we have to go into hard mode. There we go. There we go. Now I just got to switch over to hard mode. And while we're doing that, I can do some fishing, and that stuff will go down to my library and main storage. Let's get out my old fishing pole. I just need to do this for a little bit because I need gunpowder. So if you've never been in this area before while watching my stream, this is the creeper farm above me. And what I'm using for a fishing station is a auto fishing farm. The auto fishing farms by Silent Whisper. If you look that up, you can find it on YouTube. I've done this on one of my earlier videos around the same time I built this creeper farm. So if you are ever curious to how to build this, just go to, I think it's back in August of 2023, I built this creeper farm. And we should start seeing creepers coming down here. I gotta probably get a little closer here. Hold on. You should start noticing the creepers coming down the chute. Oop, that was a weird sound. That's odd. Usually the creepers start coming down. Interesting. Maybe if I go down, come back up. Usually starts. Oh, there you go. I made a little. Uh oh. It's dark inside this blimp on my flying ship, and it allows the mobs to spawn in here. And yeah, so I put this little house in here, a fishing hut, so this way I don't have to worry about these guys jumping on me when I'm waiting for the creepers to spawn. I got an iron door. I had to put an iron. I had to put an iron door in here and everything because they were breaking down the door. It was pretty bad. So part of the reason why I have a library at World Spawn is because of this. When you fish, you get enchanted books. So I send the enchanted books down to the library that I'm building down there. Also, any more books that I can acquire from any other place, I'll store at this library too. And then the stuff that's not books go over to my main storage. I have an allay at the library that picks the books out from the rest of the gear that you get dropped from a fishing farm. And then all that stuff goes over to main storage. So you see, somebody didn't die yet. So not only do you get the use of this fishing farm with the drops, but it gives you XP to heal your gear. Let's go down to, speaking of which, let's go down to the Trident Killer. And then let's see if I can get healed up here. Interesting. Gonna have to change out my wings because I have wings that are pretty messed up. So let's see if I can get those out. I think it's this one here. Pull these out. Take this one. Well, I guess I have to leave that on for now. Well, maybe I can take this off. This one's not too bad. Because I added that new pipe to go down to the library. I used to have a way to access going up and down, and I kind of got rid of it. Let's see if I can grab some shut-eye real quick. Oh, I had a bit over here. Yeah, I really would have liked to go to that witch farm, but I need gunpowder. The witch farm does create gunpowder, but not enough. We could still do that. We could still go out to that witch farm. Oh, I'm in a hard mood. I need food. Shoot, I should have. Oh no. Shoot. Um. Hmm. Darn it. I don't think I have any food at this place. Let's go find out. I guess I could eat the apples, I suppose. Yeah, this stuff is from a while ago. I disconnected the overflow to go into main storage, but I've never took the time to take the stuff out of here. Oh, there's some. I'd rather do the fish than the apples because the apples I use for making gold apples. All right, that's good. Get my fish out. Oops, I don't want to turn that thing on. Hold on. Once I get everything caught up, I can come back in here to get this farm working. It basically takes the gunpowder and paper farms, makes rockets and fireworks, and at night, because I have a daylight sensor, it sets off fireworks at nighttime. But I haven't been using this in a long time. I'm trying to get it back over here to start doing that again. I always hoped that just being in the vicinity of this farm, that it would work on its own. But you got to be like right inside this farm in order for it to work. So that way, if I ever come back into this world spawn, I could actually um, see the fireworks going off. So the way this fish farm is set up is that as soon as I catch something and I reel the rod back, it automatically the farm sucks the drop right from the fishing pole and it goes automatically into the hopper. That's why I had to go get the fish because anything I'm catching is automatically going into storage. I just realized I'm thinking of XP farms. I've never created a blaze farm in this world, and I do have a blaze spawner near a farm that I already created in another. So maybe in one of these future episodes, I'll make a blaze farm. I've always wanted to finish that base that I have in another, and I never had a chance to do that. So I might be doing that in the near future too. I always thought that would be like a good Halloween episode. I forgot to turn this thing on. It's like, where's all my gunpowder? This thing actually sends the stuff all the way through. Hmm. Oh no, I hope it didn't despawn. Shoot. Okay, that's really bizarre. Why? Hmm. Oh, it's just backed up, that's all. Wow. A lot of stuff. Oh, there's the gunpowder. Okay. Yeah, I forgot why I have so many different. I think it's because it allows the items to pass through one at a time, so that the sorter. It's a problem with the redstone with automatic sorters in your storage, that if it doesn't sort one item at a time, stuff will get um, mixed up. So that's why I have another clock that allows the items to go one at a time. So if you, ooh, that's not good. See, now if there was a skeleton in between us, let me see if I can get the. Oh, I got the. I forgot I got the trident. Yeah, it just don't have mending on it. Has infinity bows. What you do is like that, and I can't wait for the summer drop to come out, which is going to be in about a week or two. I mean, that's because this, what was it? I forget which update that was in 2023, but that allowed, well, I forget what the update was, but it happened on June 7th, 2023. So usually it's around that time when the new summer update happens. And, oops, and I'm hoping it's going to be about the same time this year. And then this update, we're going to have gas flying. It's called Happy Gas. You can actually fly those around and use it as a platform to build in the sky, which is really interesting. There's just been an update today and or yesterday of I think Minecraft Bedrock Preview. So we're getting pretty close to anytime they do these updates. It's usually getting close to the finishing finishing up right before the main update release. What I'm doing with this fishing farm is there's a pressure plate right there. So I'm shooting the bobber up against the chest and then it floats down onto the pressure plate. And that's what triggers this mechanism to work. As soon as I catch something and I pull the reel in, because it's connected to the pressure plate, it goes automatically into the hopper. Anything I pick up or catch goes right into the hopper. I got a lot of mobs probably up on that platform above me. Let's see if we can go down and see what XP we got so far. That's plenty of gunpowder. Let me go turn everything off. I want to go visit the witch farm. Give me a second here. Again, I always repeat this so people don't forget. When you're in Bedrock Edition, all and you have a Trident Killer, always, always, always make sure you pick up that, turn everything else off, because if you leave this chunk and come back, more than likely the farm's going to break. It's the timing somehow, because when you leave a chunk, it gets paused, and if it's in mid cycle somehow, I, it's hard to explain. It just breaks. Like you might even lose your trident. It might disappear. It might despawn. So you try to pick up everything and everything's shut off before you leave. It's a great farm. Most Minecraft farms are pretty decent. It's just that there's a system, and if you don't abide by the system, uh, you won't have a farm to come back to. Well, you have a farm, but it's going to be broken pretty much. All right, that's it. That's everything's turned off. I'm gonna go over to the portal, and I'm gonna visit the witch farm, and then oh, I didn't get the gunpowder, did I? Hold on, let me pick up that gunpowder real quick before we leave. You take that and I have a stack. And then we'll head over to the witch farm. Um, it's a pretty decent farm. You know what? Let's make some rock. I should take some paper out of here too before I go. And if you've never been here before, this is my world spawn. This is where I first came into the world. So if I ever die without using a bed, or if I ever die without, yeah, sleeping in a bed that I didn't break, I'll always come back here. So that's why I try to make my world spawn based in a regular survival world. Tons of supplies, all kinds of good stuff. Always remember when you go into the Nether, if you're playing in normal mode, to wear gold. Because if you don't have gold on and a piglin sees you, then they'll attack. So this is my Nether hub, and kind of make it like a subway tunnel almost. Before I go, I'm going to show you what I was talking about with the Nether farm. So down here, let's see, I think this is the entrance here to the fortress, and I made a pretty good sized farm at this fortress. And there's also a couple of oh, you know what, I should make sure I have a fire resistance potion available, because if I fall into that lava, that's it. Alright, so let's go down here. And I made a couple of farms down here. Wither skeleton farm, ghast farm, a couple of different ones. Let's see, what's the best way of getting over there? I guess I can go this way. And the reason why I have soul sand on the floor is because of I might be going the wrong way. It's if you have the boots, you go super fast on the soul sand. I forget what type of enchant is that, but soul speed or something like that. I forget. It's from the piglin trading. Kind of don't remember how to get back to the farm. I think that might be up ahead. Kind of looks like it. Yeah, this is it. So, as you can see, it's pretty. This is a nether fortress. It's usually made out of nether brick. And I'm trying to see if you guys can get a good view of this. I should go get those boots. I have a piglin trading area where I can get those boots. But this area right here, this is for wither skeletons. They spawn on this platform. Magma blocks, gas, they get trapped on that. Actually, gas get trapped on that. There's a piglin up there, so the wither skeletons go after them. I have dogs. I'm trying to think, where do I have the dogs at? Oh, they're on the corners of this platform because they put the fear into the wither skeletons to go into the center area where there's a trident killer. And all these snow blocks is for the magma cubes. When the magma cubes go after the iron golem, they get broken up inside these packed snow. And baby magma cubes get down there, and the frogs go after the baby magma blocks. And then you get frog lights. Hey, buddy. What's up, dude? Gotta give these guys name tags. So, sorry, bud. Hello. Try to figure out how to get out of here. So right over here, I forget how many. I think I have two spawners. There's a spawner right here. This is for blazes. There's a blaze there. They shoot fire and they give off blaze rods. And there's another blaze spawner up there. You can combine the two and create one giant farm. Blaze rods are great for fuel for furnaces and brewing stands. So there's the other. This is how you turn the spawner off in survival, is by putting torches or lights around the cage, and that stops it from spawning wither blazes. Jeez, my brain. Yeah, let's see if I can get back down here. And also use half slabs, and that stops the mobs from running around your nether fortress. So I'm hoping to eventually turn this into a real big, huge base. So the day I come back to do these blaze farms, I would love to start turning this into a proper base. Because this is all coming, this is all from the time I was chasing the wither down here. There's a method of spawning the wither in bedrock. Not the platform bedrock, but the actual block bedrock. You can spawn the wither into bedrock and then trap them and smother them. So I've actually made a blaze farm, not blaze, wither farm down inside where the bedrock is located, and I haven't been down there in a long time. That's an odd looking thing over there. I wonder what that is. Oh, that's a bone. That's a bone from the, anytime you're near Soul Sand Valley, you have bones sticking out. Alright, I guess I can take this up to the top. That was close. I thought I dropped. As far as I go. Okay. I really need to get those boots. Yeah. So if you ever need to get bones or gold or whatever, Soul Sand Valleys are perfect for that. But I'm in peaceful mode, so if you're in normal mode, this place is covered with gas and skeletons. So you gotta be really, really super careful. Here's a good way of viewing the fortress one more time before I take off. I put a beacon down here so we have haste 2 to dig stuff out. So you can see it's a pretty big base, man. I just got to figure out how to turn it into a proper one. Probably even get a piglin trading area over here too. If your belly didn't tweak at that sight of that lava, mine sure did. Alright, we're going to go over to the witch farm real quick. That way you guys can see the witch farm. I haven't seen that in a while. I'm getting a little nostalgic today. And then maybe we'll go over to the iron farm and let you see Gargamel and whatever else is in that area. My brain, I am in such slow mode today. Alright, that's not good. I guess I have to go this way actually. And then I gotta make a turn. Yeah, here. Ooh. Don't ask me how I know this, it's just repetition. Done this a billion times. My Xbox can't keep up with the rendering when I go really fast on this ice road. It takes a second for it to catch up. Now, okay. made a turn. Yeah, my witch farm is not the closest of places. Let the game catch up. For a second there. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, there's. I'd like to. Out here to see if there's anything interesting down here in the Nether. Let's see. I haven't been out here in a long time. That's the cool thing of having a Nether hub. You don't have to worry about mobs attacking you, and then wherever you have a portal at, you can set some scaffolding down below and figure out if there's anything interesting to investigate. So, just another Soul Sand Valley. I gotta start mapping this place out so I can map out where all the bastions are located. That's the piglin bases down inside the Nether. That's where you get the good stuff at the treasure bastions. You get the piglin music disc. You get the netherite template to make netherite armor. And I don't know what it is with this world, but I could never find the right treasure bastion that has that netherite update or template thing. You can always use Chunkbase, and it'll tell Chunkbase it's a website, your seed number, and it'll tell you where, if you're looking for something particular, where it's at. What we're inside of right now is a steamboat or paddle boat. You used to see this on the Mississippi River in the United States. It's a steam engine boat that has a giant paddle in the back. If you've ever been to Disney World, you would see it. It's hard. I guess let me go over here so you can get a good view of this. Here you go. And I apologize for not remembering the guy's name exactly who I based this build off of, but I think it was or on YouTube, ORN1C, something like Ornick or something like that. I'll have to look it up. I feel bad. He had such a very simple and practical steamboat build that I'm like, I have to do this, and it's not that difficult. It's very you're not a big pallet. Here's some turtles. Hi guys. And you can see the paddles in the back there, the big steamboat. I need to actually put some sides and stuff on this and add some detail to it, but that's pretty much it. Let me see here. There you go. Let me see if I can look up that guy's name real quick. There's the haunted mansion or the witch's hut right there. This other thing on this side that you probably saw, that is the creeper, the creeker farm from the Pale Oak update. Let me see if I can find that guy's name real quick. Give me 1 second. So the Minecrafter who built this steamboat is NoyXT1, NoyXTI1 on YouTube, and it's about 9 minutes long, but it gives you a tour of the boat, and that's what I used to build this boat, and it's really cool. It's not too complicated and very practical. I forgot there's a thing I couldn't take off. Alright, let's go over here. So this is my witch farm. Turn it into like a haunted mansion Disney theme. Got some pale oaks. Got some Grim Reaper, Witch's Cauldron, Skeleton Hand. Mud farm. Of course, you're gonna find a mud farm at the witch's house. Frogs, of course. Sabrina, my birthday, October 10, 2023. So the drops you get from this farm is right here. I think I took a lot of the gunpowder already. You get tons of redstone. Tons of it. This is all mud brick. I had this for repairing my gear. Have the allays for separating the different potions. This is overflow. Speed potion. Fire resistant and health. Then you have empty bottles too. Let's go up there real quick and try to mend some of my gear, and then maybe get some gunpowder in the process. Oh yeah, and this is what you get from the Pale Oak Creeker farm. You get let's see what this is called. Resin bricks. Pretty good stuff. Good stuff for builds. I should take some of that redstone for the lamps that I gotta make. Yeah, I gotta block this off so that while we're sitting in here getting XP, I don't get attacked by mobs. I need some type of... I really should put an iron door there. I don't have any iron on me right now, though. I just use this dirt. Alright guys, so just we're going to hang here for a few moments, gather some XP, and then we'll head out to the iron farm right afterwards. It'll be a few minutes. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna put this in peaceful and then head over to the um, iron farm because this is taking a little bit too long. I apologize. Oh, you know what? I gotta keep this running so I can get the trident back. Used to be pretty good at going under here. Hold on. Oops. Just have to pop this glass. Interesting. Where is the trident at? Maybe I got too much stuff. Hold on. Put this glass over here for now. Where is my trident? I'll just put this here until I can figure out a better place for it. Is it still in there? Hold on. Yeah, it's still in there. Hold on. There we go. And let me use this better elytra before. All right, we're gonna fly over to. Well, you know what? Let me check see how much gunpowder we got before we head out. I'm gonna have to review the Creeker farm because I'm not sure if you get XP from that Creeker farm or not. That's not too bad with the gunpowder, but it's more likely we're gonna get tons of redstone versus anything else. I'll come back if I really need more redstone. Let's go over to the portal and we'll head over to the iron farm. Yeah, I saw I kept that dirt. I should never done that, but it is what it is. I'm sure I'll find some other block. I should actually make a proper iron door up there. All right, let's go. Oh, you know what? The Gargamel or the Smurf village is over here. Let's go start there, and then we'll head over to the iron farm just so I can update you guys on what we'll be doing as soon as I get this windmill situated. So this is the Smurf village. It was a St. Patty's Day build for like leprechauns, whatever, but more the Smurf, so fantasy thing. But it was a St. Patty's Day build, and I don't know if you ever watched the Smurf cartoons back in the '80s, but this is my way of saying love that show. It's got a couple of floors to it. I gotta decorate it and stuff yet, but pretty much a mushroom house. Pretty much. I'm gonna add more of these houses around here, add villagers to this place. And then right behind it is Gargamel's cottage. And this is the front door. I got it. And believe it or not, that thing right there is Gargamel. So here's a table, his chair. His Smurfs are supposed to be 3 apples high. This is supposed to be his fireplace. There's going to be a big cauldron. And there's Gargamel laying back in his chair. So that black wool is for his body. See, his body's all black. And then he's got his legs crossed and his feet up on this table. He's got his arms folded over. He's supposed to be sleeping. I got to do a nose, the whole 9 yards. So you have to use your imagination. Let me get some rockets so we can get a better view. You can see him sitting down. This is the size of the building here. The one side is a tower. The other side is like a square cottage-like. And his cat is Azrael. And I'm going to build that cat underneath the table. But you can see the size of this guy. Get an understanding of the dimensions I'm dealing with here. So, yeah. And this is on top of a mushroom island. I added the spruce trees here, so I needed wood. But and the cherry blossom trees, I put that there too. Then you have the Smurf village over here by the cherry blossom trees. So it's getting there, slowly but surely. Never call me Shirley. Let's see if I can hold on. So I'm thinking, let me go to the iron farm real quick. We can really heal up my stuff really fast because I have a gold farm by the iron farm. And then we'll head back and try to finish up that windmill before the day's, before my stream's over with. So this is what I don't know if I was muted there or not, but one more time. This is the iron farm, my mega iron farm based on Silent Whispers build. This is what the my hardcore world iron farm should look like eventually. So this thing here is the drown farm. So the drown come up in here and they drop down the same area where the um, zombie piglins come in at this nether portal. Let me go down below and get that running so that way we can start gaining XP. I gotta finish this drown farm. That's not finished yet. It's not working properly. I have an idea for it. So when we get done the windmill, we'll come back here. I gotta turn this on. Same idea to trident farm, trident killer. So let me turn this on. Of course, the dragon hid from when I vanquished the Ender Dragon. That was a long time ago, a couple years ago. That turns on the trident killer. Then I got to go up top and turn on the trident, the gold farm, and then the piglins will come down. Now, eventually, I get this drown farm working. We'll actually have drown and piglins coming down the same chute. Excuse me. I got allergies really bad. I'm sorry. The switch here enables the trapdoors where the lava is to turn the... Actually, it's for the dispensers that pops water through the portal. And because there's lava next door to it, it turns the portal on and off. And when I go into hard mode, you'll see the piglins start coming in. So all I do is just stand by here, and then I just grab the XP. So what I try to do, I have their drops come down here. Usually it's like weapons and stuff and shields. That has to be brought into here. And then I gotta get lava for that so that smelts. Oh, I gotta get more lava. Hold on. It's a lot of piglins. So if you are playing in normal mode, never go back in that portal that these guys are coming in from, because if you do, you'll be swamped by piglins. But I'm playing in peaceful mode. Well, I'm going to turn this back into peaceful mode so I don't have to worry about it. And I gotta work this out so this way this thing dispenses the fuel evenly. And then it's gotta go into here, and then this is like, you get, these are the drops you get from these guys. And then I take that gold into the Piglin Trading Hall, trade the gold back to them for different trades. So this area down here is what I'm trying to build over my hardcore world. It's the same idea where you have storage. Every once in a while, the wrong item gets sorted. That's why I was talking about making sure the stuff is being sorted one item at a time. If you're in normal mode or hardcore mode, you want to make sure you sleep, because within 3 days you'll have a lightning storm. And if you don't have enough lightning rods, anything with wood could burn up in lightning or be sparked by lightning. It gets really crazy here. That's why I think the gold farm is one of the best XP farms you could find in Minecraft. If you ever build one of these, and I just hop up there and get the trident back. Put it here so we don't lose it. I'll explain why you're seeing a snow golem in a second here. So this is a build by Silent Whisperer. It's called a Universal Iron Farm or Mega Iron Farm. So you have a bunch of different farms in one. Of course, you have the Iron Farm, but right here, when you're in normal or hard mode, you'll have, because it's technically a cave, you'll have slime, call that slime blocks, or not slime blocks. What is the slime mob called? Holy shoot. Um, Give me 1 second. I can't believe I'm blanking out on that. Give me a second here. What are the slime mobs called in Minecraft? Just slimes? Yeah, I guess it's just called slimes. Yeah, I guess it's just called slimes. Huh. So slimes will spawn here, and then they're attracted to the golems. Well, actually, the golems will throw snow at them. So when they try to come after the golems, they fall down into this pit, and their drops are picked up by a minecart underneath the magma blocks. So I have that here, and all the way at the top, I have. Oh, before I go up top, let's show the stuff down here. This is for those who haven't seen this place before. I have a tree farm right there. That's for creating trees. There's a dripstone farm, bamboo farm. Of course, you've seen the lava farm, netherwort farm, freckles, um, um, enchanting table, library, mini library, and auto crafter. So I mean not auto crafter, auto potion station. So if you want any potion, you just dial in the ingredient, push the button, stuff comes down here and dropped in here. Like you get what's this? Potion of water breathing. Usually comes 3 bottles at a time, and all those dispensers down here all have the materials you need for enchants, and it sends it down this way. When you turn the page, it's all redstone, and then it sends the items down here to the um, brewing stand. I'm curious to see if I have any unbreaking. Oh yeah, there it is. I'd like to start mending my, getting that on my elytra. Oh wait a minute, that does have unbreaking on it. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. Okay. Because it was so weird. The ones I was using didn't have mending on it. Oh man, I just did it again, didn't I? Like that, and then this. I don't think you can do it any other way. I think that's the only way you can do it. Sometimes you swap it out, it gets cheaper. All right. Do the same. Oh, let me see if I have another mending book. Yes. Or unbreaking. I don't know why I say mending. There we go. Now those are good. Let's see how much XP I have. Okay. It's not bad. Let's see if I can pull out the... all these should... Oh. Okay, that has it. Alright, that should be good for now. Let's put these in here. Am I wearing one? No. Alright. That's good for now. I want to make this library bigger too. And the potion storage. And Freckles, get Freckles a friend. So it's pretty good. Pretty good station. Or base. Then up here is the storage. So I'm trying to in a hardcore world, my iron farm, I want to make it like this one, if I can. Oh, I gotta turn off the gold farm. Alright, yeah, don't forget to turn that off. And this is the drops you get from the iron farm. Here's all the goodies you get. Plus, I have a fishery on top, so you get the fish and bones, ink that I need for Gargamel's wool, and iron, of course. Poppies. This is from the bamboo farm, the string. This is overflow. That's got to be sorted out. All right, let's go turn this thing on or off up top and get back to the windmill. And like I said, don't ever do this if you're playing in normal or hardcore mode, because there'll be piglins waiting for you when you enter the nether. So if you're playing in normal or hardcore and you have a gold farm, you're going to have to use another portal that's 100 blocks away so you don't get attacked. I named the the base that name, Aquatica. All right, I'm only got a few more minutes. I should have did more with the windmill before I ended the stream, but I had to get my stuff mended. So, and I give you a little bit of a tour of the world too. I should have enough time to through at least get that platform finished. Monday we'll come back. We'll put the lamps on. Oop, oop, there's a frog in here. What's he doing? All right, let's get out of this thing. Oh, I'm sorry. Darn it! What are you doing in my boat? I am sorry, buddy. Come here, big guy. Oops. I used to be able to get the mob. Hold on. There we go. Let's take you back. You don't belong in here, dude. Where's he at? Come on, big guy. I guess I have to set up a fence or whatever, because a few of these places that I have, frogs are near it, and then they get inside the nether. I felt so bad, I hit them. There you go. Alright, and we'll get back over to the windmill, try to get that finished up. If you guys have been with me since the beginning, you realize that this isn't the normal portal I take into my world spawn, but because of the delay in the library, I can't use that portal no more. I have to figure a better spot for that portal because the delay will follow me into the nether because it's so close to the original portal. Yeah. Now that's curious. Um, I sent that frog into this same portal, so therefore he should be in here. Unless he went down. Oh, he might have went hopped down inside there. Ooh, I don't want to take a chance. Let's just assume he did. Alright, let's go fly back to the windmill real quick. I have to get some birch trees. And, yep. This is the shepherd's farm. Oh, let's check in to see how much wool we got with the sheep here. That's for the Gargamel build. Nice. Almost 3 stacks. That's pretty good. And I have shears in these dispensers. Or actually, are they dispensers? Yeah. So that way when they eat the grass, and if they're close to the dispenser, they get sheared. And then the wool gets picked up by the minecart underneath. I picked up one of the wool. Let's see if I can go put that down there in storage before I go. That's the sniffers. They came a couple updates ago. They sniff out torch flower seeds and some other seed. I forget what it's called. Pitcher pot seeds. Pretty cool looking flowers. Here's our windmill. Let's see if I can get some birch trees um, and do this platform down here. There's a fence you'll see that needs to be finished. Oh, there's the birch trees. I thought I had some birch trees in this thing. Let's see. There we go. And in fact, I have some oak too, dark oak. Let me see if I can plant those. And put the dark oak down. If I'm not mistaken, there was a dark oak sapling around here. It was just by itself, but oh well. I'll just keep it here. Oh, there it is. When I get more saplings, I'll add it. You need to have 4 to make dark oak. I have a tree farm. I can do birch in the tree farm, but I can't do dark oak. Got plenty of saplings. I don't really need to worry about that for right now. Let's try to add some more fence in here if I can. Oh, there's some birch right there. I need more sticks for the fence. I should have knocked some of those leaves down. you have to be careful when you make sticks. So let's say I have the dark oak and the birch. I don't know how the software, the game decides which wood to make sticks out of. So if you don't want to accidentally you get the wood that you need, turn into sticks, make sure they're pulled out of your inventory before you start making sticks. All right, guys, I'm going to leave that for now. And Monday when we come back, we'll add the lamps, all that good stuff. Sorry for the clicking. I guess I'll hold on to that dirt so I can bring it back to the witch farm. All right, let's do a quick fly around. I won't be able to find you guys a raid today because my laptop decided to fall asleep. So, but yeah, so that looks pretty good. That's the idea of the railing down below. Like I said, this thing up here with that extension coming out, it's got to look like the ones down below here with the dark oak. So you see how that's like an angle going up. It's got to be the same thing on those edges. And they'll have a redstone lamp hanging down from it, almost all the way down, and that lights up most of the tower to the windmill, pretty much. So I guess I'm going to leave that here for now, and to make sure that I know that this is today's stream, we'll stop the stream from over here. All right, let me take the helmet off. You guys have a great Wednesday. I will see you here Friday for the hardcore world. I have a YouTube channel called The Big Red 1967. I have a community tab where you can download this world or join my Discord. It's on my community tab. Let me know if the Discord link is bad or not. If it is, let me know in the comments, and then I'll fix the Discord link. I'll check it probably today or tomorrow to make sure that it's updated. And yeah, and be back here Friday for the hardcore world. I have a Twitter account or X account, the Big Red 1967. I post what time I'm going to show up, so keep an eye on that too. All right, you guys have a good Wednesday, and I will see you back here Friday.